There we go. You have your visitor who wants to be right on your lap, right?
Well, at this minute, but this is what she looks like.
Aw, so
She's
fun.
yes.
Yeah,
Darla wanted to see her, and she's not here. Oh.
yeah. There we
So
go. And what's her name again?
Greta.
Greta.
Yep,
Love it.
Greta.
Oh my
Okay, you ready to
goodness.
go? Say bye, Beth. Bye. There.
So fun. So fun. I know.
Ugh.
It is a blast to have those new creatures. It's a lot of work, but it's
It's a
fun.
lot of work. That's for darn sure.
Glad it's at your house and not my house.
I know you are. I know you are.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, just a real life thing there. So
I hear
I
you.
I love them that they're at other people's homes. So life is
I
good. Hey,
understand that
Vicky Hen.
completely. I understand that completely.
Hi.
Hi, happy anniversary.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know 37 years when you open up your In Touch and it sends you a fun little, splash page, and then you get an email and a little note signed Ryan Rogers, it's like, what?
Fun.
37 years. Wow. I would have never ever guessed. And I started just to make a little bit of extra money. Here we are.
Mm-hmm.
And we stay because we got the most amazing people ever, ever, ever on here. So the best unit
Yes.
ever. Yay! Well, welcome to Monday Mingle and all the fun that we've got going on in our lives, in our units. And yes. So,
Darla, you just missed the puppy. Sorry.
Oh man, trying to get my computer to charge up enough. The computer's
sorry.
dying.
Mine keeps stopping at a certain time. It's like it stopped at 12:06 today and wouldn't go any further. I'm like kept looking at my phone so I wouldn't miss my appointments. I'm like, my goodness. I had to reboot the whole thing. So it's all good. But what has been exciting in your lives, my friends? We've got a lot of excitement going on here.
Well, I booked 3 vendor events.
Woo!
Vicky, did you book any
Wow.
from Maddie, Maggie, whatever her name is? Mandy?
Not yet.
No. Okay.
I had to leave messages, so
No.
With Maggie?
No. Mandy. Mandy
Oh,
Bottles.
Mandy.
Yeah.
For vendor events. Okay, got it. All right. Well, congratulations on that. So, woohoo! We love 3 new vendor events and new leads and new people and getting your name out there for everybody. So, yay. All right. What else is great going on? Love that lip color, Vicky.
that's that. I don't even know, it's the red one.
Ooh,
That looks great on you.
Mm-hmm.
yes. Is that iconic red or the new cherry red?
The iconic.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yay. So what's exciting with Marilee and with Vicky?
I don't
I
have a
have-
lot of exciting for business. Go ahead. Let's
No,
hear it, Vicky. Darla, come on. Or Vicky, who else is talking? See, I don't even know what's happening. It's not
Well,
good.
I've been talking to Marie Rasmussen, and she is planning on coming with me to the Portage meeting.
Is she?
Wonderful.
That's
Yes.
great.
Wonderful.
Thank-
Yay.
I'm glad you know that. Thank you.
Fantastic. Great job, Vicky. It is really about getting together with people, talking with people, getting people reconnected if they've been out for a while, and all the new products. It's just exciting. Like I said, I've just been doing facials with clients as they're reordering. I'm like, hey, I'm doing a spring makeover. Come on over, and I've been going through all the new products with them. And they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this and I didn't know that. And they're just having fun playing with all the new things. I think sometimes life just keeps running at, 100 miles an hour. And until people make that 10 or 15 minutes to just sit down, okay, and try something, Even if you meet them at a coffee shop, if you know, invite them to come to the Portage event, invite them to come here. Remember the last week of the month on that Monday, the 27th, and then Thursday, the 30th, bring people here to try the new foundations and to see all the new things. Have them do that. And then, of course, that first week of May, let's see, first, second, third, fourth. So it'll be May 4th. We will be at Lodi with all the new foundations for matching. And then on the 5th, we'll be in Reedsburg. So if you have people in those areas, go ahead and invite them to come. Reedsburg and Lodi. And then, of course, you know, my house on the 30th of April so that you can do that. And Sarah Johnson's logging in. Yay, Sarah. We're excited to have you on today also. And she's been doing the pace setters. So that's very exciting. She's been in the Shockwave pace setters. And I'm sure some of you who've been in that and working in that, what kind of trainings are you learning from? What's that like interaction, or what have you learned about yourself? I would love to know. Great color look, Sarah. Amazing on you. I'm looking at everybody. I'm like, I need brighter lipstick. I put on a neutral. Oh my gosh. So Shockwave pace setters, what are you learning from that? Or what are you learning about yourself, or learning something new for your business?
I liked a week ago or so when it was about setting up your parties and how she did that. And how she was very precise and very, like, she had a whole sheet of check marks of what she did so that she knew that that was done, kind of thing.
So that checklist for yourself as you're booking those hostesses.
Right. And then
I think that's great.
And then too, it had to do with like the hostess and making sure that you explain to the hostess what the credits were and how she got them, and how to you know, get her, how many to invite and how many we know on average come, and those kinds of things.
That's great. You know, pick one person and just say, hey, I would love for you to do a party for me because I learned a new way of, you know, helping my hostesses to get the most hostess credit possible. And I would love to have you be that first person for me with this new system. Could you help me with my training? And a lot of women are like, sure, I'll help you with your training. Not a problem. What's it entail? You know, and then you talk to her about that and walk through it. That's how we get good, is when we pull out that piece of information that hit us, and then we go, all right, let me just find one hostess that I can practice this on. One person. Because I think so often we think, oh, if I don't book 5 or if I don't book 10, I go book 1 and do that really well and do the checklist from the Shockwave pace setters. So, and their hostess program flyer was amazing in there. I loved that hostess program flyer. It really was concise. It was beautiful. And it was like, that's doable for our hostesses.
That's
Thanks
what I'm saying, is that I like how she had it all set up. And she said she started it 5 or 6 years ago, and she's been in the business as long as you have. And I'm like, oh, that's good to know too.
Absolutely. It's in school's never out for the pro. And when you want different results, you do different activity. And that's a beautiful thing. So I love it. I love that. So yeah, go ahead and Darla, Vicki.
Well, last week was it was basically the beginning of the origination of the Drive to 45 or whatever it's called, which was interesting to hear how it all started and how her, you know, the origination of it and how simple it was, I guess. Yeah.
45 customers.
Yep. Yeah. So
purchasing $1,000 in a year. You know, and if you take this next, you know, 10 weeks before seminar end and you start to create that momentum, okay, that's really one new customer a week. And you'll be on National Board of Sales next year because you diligently created one new skincare customer every single week and helped her get deep into the product line. So this is the time to create momentum for your businesses.
Yeah, and this next Thursday, I just peeked ahead today. It's going to be all about getting leads at vendor events. So
Okay.
Ooh,
yeah, timing on that is perfect. Yeah.
perfect. I love it. Love it. You know, again, school's never out for the pro. It doesn't matter how long we've been in or not in, you know, we can all learn, and that's a beautiful thing. So, yay. Vicky, anything to jump in and share about Pace Setters?
I know I have a whole lot more work to do. Just, looking at the form. Actually, I got the consultant form actually printed today because I could not get that printed.
Okay.
And so I was kind of taking it off of, I could get the director one printed. So I just kind of taking it off of some of their things, but yeah, I finally got it printed today.
Okay, great. Yep. And the board's
But-
link was the easier way to get into that, I guess, Carla said. And Bonnie was having the same issue and stuff like that. So I had to go in through the board's link to get the IPA sheet printed.
Okay.
I'm glad it's working today, though. Yay. Wonderful. Fabulous. Well, you know what? And it is tracking. And I think it becomes sometimes we don't track because we don't want the actual awareness of where we're not working in our business. And it's like, oh, I've just been avoiding tracking. So I don't have to look at that because I'm just happy right here. And then when you start to track it, it's like very eye-opening. So if you say you want more, start to track that and then see where do I need to up my game and what does that look like for me. So exciting. All right, so who would like to talk about preferred customer program? Oh, 4 days.
I can talk about that because
All
I've
right.
been really diligent on it.
Okay, tell us what you're doing.
I sent every one of my customers an email. I put them all on email that I had emails for private through my Gmail. And I think it was 140 or something like that. I got 3 responses, which did not surprise me. So then I went and I texted everyone and I got 12, 14 responses. Didn't surprise me. But one thing, I guess, it came to the forefront because I was over at Dylan's, I was doing his legs, and he said, oh, Lisa, who he works with, one of my customers, said she got this really long text from you, and it said something about she has to email you. And I'm like, okay, she doesn't know how to email. She's younger
wow.
than me. And I just always assume people know what email is, what texting is, because I do it. And so now I'm slowly getting responses. Oh, I just saw your email, or I just saw your text. And I was doing this last week. So people just don't look at their phones the way I do or we do. So physically calling, yes, I was pretty sick last week, so that's why I did a lot of computer work. So I went through and I just added everybody that normally gets the books, except for some people that have not ordered in over 2 years. I just stopped. And the one thing that I did find out, and I also sent a message to the company, I had a customer that had moved. You can click on there. I can't change the address because they registered on my website.
Right.
And so they have to change it.
They can't even change it.
They can't either? Sorry.
There's a glitch in the system. They can't even change their address. So yeah.
So 3 customers I ran into that where I know that they have moved or they're, 2 locations. I had to set up separate accounts for them. That's just called mail only, which just kind of like flip-flops the entire count of my customers, so it's like it makes it very inaccurate. Yes. But we have only 4 more days to get those in, and I did not want to risk my customers not having samples.
Amen.
So and the fact that the prices are changing, I felt it was important that everybody have them, even if they said they don't want them. I would rather invest 95 cents and have them know rather than say, you never told me the prices were going up, or I didn't know that there were new foundations. I didn't. Yeah.
And I do think that that's very important. Almost like, like years ago, the Sears Christmas catalog or the toy catalog when we had young children. Those are all important. Oh my gosh, everybody's waiting to get that catalog in the mail. But I think now, once the 17th hits the next week, let people know you're going to have about, or you can tell them you have 15 days before prices are increasing. You're going to want to stock up, if that's important to that client. Okay. Like I said, some clients are oblivious to what the costs are. They just order 4 of this, 6 of that. They don't care what it is. They're going to buy it anyway. And then you've got a subset of your clients that are very cost effective. Why didn't you tell me that was going up? I would have stocked up before it went up. You make that call on how you are going to run your business on that. Okay.
And when are the prices changing?
They will change on the 15th of May.
Thank you.
Yep. So we have a month right now, but if you really want to get it in for your 600s in the month of April, if you want to hit your 13% increases, your 1,000, whatever that looks like, you might want to really be working with them right now and then letting them know. And by the way, the new book will be shipped out on May 7th. So start watching at the beginning of May for your new lookbook. I just enrolled you for that. Yeah, I spent 35 minutes on the phone with tech support today about my customers. And the guy fully understood me, and we went through a lot of things. So just know they're there to help us. And I said, I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you escalating the situation. And he even took a video on his screen to understand what was not working properly. And it had to do with when I went in to do my tags of people for preferred customer program. If I was adding a tag, if I was deleting a tag, it kicked me back out to 873 names of people.
Yes,
and it
that
wouldn't
happens.
keep me in the same group. And I said, right now, I want the small subset of 225 people that I'm working with right now. I don't want 873. And he finally understood that. And then he took a video. He went back in and he did the video on it for us. So I said, it should just populate right back into the group that you're working in. And I said, tags are so important. In fact, we need more tags. You can't limit us to 10. And so he notated that too.
And deleting the tags. I have 0 people on tags, and I can't get rid of the tag.
You can't delete a tag?
Yeah, I haven't been able to find it. Where?
You can go into edit tag under that customer. So pull up the customer's record and then hit edit tag.
Right, and I can delete the tag from the customer, but the actual tags.
Yeah, you can't. Even when it goes down to 0, you can't get rid of the tag. And I don't know all of that. So yeah, that's another
it's very
thing. So
cumbersome. Yeah, because I did that too. I put all the people on thinking that I could just add a group to it, but it adds all the groups that I have. If I hit add group to PCP, it adds all the groups. So then I had to go back and delete all the groups that I didn't want except for that group.
PCP.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, it is a real learning experience. Just really pray that our company, through all of this, will learn they need to have in the field liaisons because we are very brilliant women running very great businesses and we're super smart. So you might want to talk with us about this. So anyway, you know, thank you for working through all of this. The most important thing, like Darla's saying, is we have 4 more days for preferred customer program, the price increase, the foundations, all those things. It's going to be important every one of your clients gets this and that you have talked to your team members about making sure they have 1 or more people added on there. Even if you've got to sit with them and you have to help them get that name and that address and that phone number in there and walk them through the screen. You know, people are messy, but people are worth it. I was messy as a brand new consultant. I'm probably still messy now as a director, you know, and that's okay. But you know what? Somebody, Kathleen, thought I was worth it. And she stayed with me to work with me to help me through it. So that's what we're doing with all of our team members too, because there's been a lot of changes and they just need us to hold their hands sometimes to say, it's going to be okay. Let's take the next step. Help them. Okay. So it's a big thing. All right. Darla, I think you got some My Shop updates that you posted in our group that you were super excited about.
I was. I happened to see them and because I went on to a touch and it was there and let me just bring them up here on my phone because I just thought it was something that everybody should know about. Just the fact that they, like you, Beth, they are finding things, talking to directors and nationals, and it's like, hey, you know, there's things that we are fixing. And the fact that they're letting us know that this next thing is going to get fixed. And that's what I like too.
I love that this is coming.
Yeah, this is coming. So when you share your shop URL, the image now includes your name, which I guess I thought it did. But when a customer returns to your shop, the pop-up screen no longer says find another consultant. I like that.
That's very good.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And when you share your My Shop link on social media, the thumbnail image displays in a higher resolution. I guess I don't know too much about resolutions.
I'm sure it looks clearer so they can really see it's you.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably it. And we can now print customer labels and reports. Yay. We all know how much I love reports.
Labels so you can send out things to your clients.
Yes, that is a celebration for sure. Wow.
We can filter your customers' lists by my customer registration type, registered and not registered, which is nice. I wish, I know that we can sort by first, it's defaulted to first name sorting. And I don't like that because I have to go in every time and resort it to last name because my brain is just wired that way after so long. And so I have to go in. If you go into a customer and then you go back out to the list, you have to reset it every single time.
Oh my.
To default. That's something I need to write up and send to them.
Yeah, let them know that. I do know that a lot of the new millennials, everything is not by their last name. They go by their friend's first name. And that is how they're designing the system is, oh, where's Sarah? Where's Vicky? Where's, you know, and they'll type their friend's first name in and then it comes up like that.
I mean, so I just got
it.
into.
I like first name. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I just, like I said, I'm so hardwired that way. And I just know everybody's last name. Rather, I've got, you know, too many Sarahs, too many Sues, Marys, whatever. And then there's a few things for directors, but the what's coming, the My Shop date registration will be removed from the free shipping options. So it can be set as ongoing. which is really nice. So you don't have to change it every month.
Mhm.
Right now, if you want to have 10% off, it's only good for a month. So if you have it for July or for April and May 1st comes along, your free shipping is gone or your discounted shipping or anything.
Yeah.
Customers will be able to reset their passwords when they check out. So that's nice because it scares people to go. If they have to do it in the beginning, they just forget it. But if they've gone in and they've set up things in their shopping cart, then they're going to take the time to reset their password. I think
Mhm.
Mhm.
less
Very
likely to have,
interesting.
because I've had people order
Empty cards. Yeah.
2 and 3
Or left
times
cards.
as a guest. And I sent a very long email about that. Now I have to put in bogus orders under their customer number in order to track their product.
Mhm.
And that's sales
Ridiculous.
that don't exist.
Right. Right.
Yeah. My customers' item level status tracking will be available. The ability to indicate that an individual item in a sales ticket has been delivered without marking the whole ticket as delivered. I haven't run into any issues.
I've never used anything like that where, okay, I don't have your beige C140, so I left that open on the ticket. I just circle it on my paper ones, and I know that
Mhm.
I don't have that delivered yet. So
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a new feature for people.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be able to just select the ones that you delivered and you're still waiting on X. So
Yeah.
Interesting.
yeah.
And I write up tickets. I don't, utilize that. So, and the last thing is the weekly accomplishment sheets. Shipping cost will be removed from the sales less tax column. So it's not going to be $89.23. It's just going to be $85 or whatever. There's not going to
Well,
be any
that's a
shipping.
blessing.
Yes. Yeah. Because they've already moved the tax over, but they still had the shipping in there.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's what that was all about. I was quite excited to see that.
Thank you for sharing that. Any questions over my shop right now? I know that's a lot of detail oriented things and yet it is the way of the future. And that is, or of the now. People are going online, people are ordering, at $280 orders. I mean, people just go on, they click, hit their credit card and it ships out to them. And it's very intriguing to people that were once in Mary Kay who did not want to have high levels of inventory to now know that they can do it like this. So it's very important that we understand it, even if we are not going to use it as much as other people may. Okay.
And I've helped two of my consultants set up their My Shop this
Excellent.
last week. And it's kind of hard because I can't see what
Right, what they're
steps are
doing.
anymore because I'm
Sure.
done. So I don't know.
Key thing when you get a new recruit or you have a consultant on your team that does not yet have her My Shop set up, make sure she has her social security number and her little icon at the top, okay, of the home page, that 6-sided little icon. Make sure you click on that and go to my settings and then enter in your social security number. Make sure it's there. Otherwise, you will not be able to get your My Shop set up.
Right.
Very important.
And a
Okay.
picture. You have to have some sort of a picture. You cannot go any further without it.
So people that don't want to have their personal picture up there, I recommend grab a stock, like take a picture of a product then and put it up in there. Your favorite product if you don't want to have it. Or, you got something pretty, take a picture of a pom-pom. There you go.
Not an animal. I just
You're not an
pets,
animal.
I don't think that should be.
There we go. So those
Yeah.
are some updates on that. Well, let's do some fun recognition here. And then I've got a challenge for each of us. And it's going to be a fun challenge. So, all right, here we go. Recognition. Our 600s already on target for 3 months. Tammy Schrader, Vicky Hen, woo, and I have a pom-pom tonight. Yay! I have pom-poms today, but I think somebody threw my remote to my little space heater in the garbage over the weekend and it went to the dump. I'm like, I've looked everywhere
no.
for it.
Oh, no.
And
That's not
8 kids
good.
in the house, so I have no idea where the remote. Yay, yay, yay. So congratulations, Vicky. Woo! Brenda Rankin, 3 months. Bonnie Followback. I think she's watching on YouTube. She's gonna try to hop on in a bit. Woo! There you go, Bonnie. Darla Michalecki, 3 months of 600. They're getting those gorgeous gold purses. Do you know how many of those types of bags I'm seeing in the market nowadays with those
Yeah.
big puppies on them? I'm like, oh my gosh, Mary Kay is so on trend. So, and all of our proud Reds, Vicky Han, yay, Marilee Pleggins, Brenda Rankin, Bonnie Followback, Deb Holgren, and Darla Michalecki. Congratulations, Reds, with 3 or more on their team. Sarah, you are on here, so that means you are meant to be a red jacket. Woo! Yay! Everybody that comes to meetings meant to be a red. That I know. All right. So next up, let's do our top 10 in court of sales. All right, number 10, Carrie Parker on the Brenda Rankin team. Woo-hoo! Number 9, Marilee Pleggins. Congratulations. Number 8, Sheila Zimmerly. Woohoo! Number 7, Debbie Holland. Woo! Number 6, Andrea Eckerman. Number 5, Brenda Rankin. Woo! And Brenda is the jumping point to our Princess Court of our unit court of sales. Okay, so she is over unit court. Vicky Hen, congratulations. Woo! Number 4, Vicky. Already on our unit. Heading to Princess Court. She's figured out her numbers. She told me her numbers. She was like, right, Vicky? Is she frozen? You're
No,
all
you are.
frozen and I'm not. Okay, I'm
No, you
excited.
were.
My
Now
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Beth is frozen.
my computer must not be able to. Congratulations. Number 2. Oh my.
Now you're
We
gone.
lost her.
Oh, Marilee's now the
was she
host.
asking me?
No,
Was she
apparently.
asking me what I needed or something? I couldn't hear her.
That you
I
you
couldn't
figured
understand.
out what you
Yeah.
figured out what your
You figured out what your
I
numbers
need, I
were.
need like,
Yeah.
I need like $900 a month.
Oh, geez.
to finish
I know.
Princess Court?
Yeah,
Huh?
because
You can do
it
that.
jumped up to 2150 instead of just 20,000. So
Oh, right.
Beth is back. Are you
Yep.
Beth?
She's
well,
trying.
kinda.
Ryan.
Maybe. We'll see.
It says I'm still on
Yeah,
YouTube. It kicked me completely off my system.
You guys
Cool.
are having crazy
Y'all there?
weather up there.
We
We
hear
are.
you now.
We are having
hear you.
crazy weather up here right now.
Don't see
You're
you.
right, Sarah.
Y'all
Yeah,
coming
our-
back? Hello.
My
We had
husband's so
storms.
disappointed he's missing thunderstorms. I was like, well,
Mhm.
All right.
We-
I'm going to keep. We are having tonight. So number is full differences court of sales. Number 2, Bonnie Followback. Woo! Congratulations. And number 1. Oh my gosh. These women are $82 retail. Darla Michalecki, number 1, almost done.
I am done. Those numbers don't reflect April sales, right?
Oh, well.
I think
No.
that was the end of the
congratulations,
month.
Darla.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
thanks.
host again. This
Hostess
is a
and
fascinating
hostess.
thing.
Yeah.
I think those totals were just the end of the month totals. So
Yeah. Mhm.
Look,
Because I know I did complete Princess Court with my last
Okay.
order that I placed.
congratulations. Woo!
Thank you. I'm just going to take the rest of the year off. I'm not going to.
No.
That's not on, so she can't tell me that.
Meow.
Right. Yes, you can.
Come on here.
Just wait till she comes back and starts watching the YouTube. She'll see it.
Yeah. No, really, I'm not going to take the rest of the year off.
And you'll get a call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Well, I don't know. What else?
okay,
What
well, we
else?
went through that. So
Yeah.
I wonder what her challenge was.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, she's she
she's coming
texted
back.
me.
She's coming
I
back.
got kicked off again. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we're aware.
That's
My
true.
cat just climbed my desk. Not jumped my desk, climbed my desk.
We love
Now,
technology.
I'm calling her
Yes.
because she texted. Oh, she's coming back.
she's trying.
Hello. Are you guys still on?
We're still
Yes.
on.
We're here, Beth. We're waiting for you.
I'm back
We're
on,
all here.
but I can't see you guys.
No, we keep
Well,
We can't see you.
we
but
can hear you.
talking.
Okay, well, I'm celebrating you all. Yeah.
I'm hanging up.
I'm gonna try my
Oh,
phone.
there you
There
are.
you are.
Woo!
I'm gonna
We can
try
see
my
you.
phone.
Oh my goodness.
Let me type
You
that
just-
in the chat.
We can
Oh.
tell that you're yeah,
You're frozen in your
not
picture, though.
good.
Yeah.
You're freezing and your resolution is very bad. So the storms must be bad there. And
I'm
now you're
assuming
frozen.
so. That's interesting because
Well-
they're bad up here too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your resolution is very bad.
It's
so
nice here.
Cool.
It's gorgeous here.
we're going to get more storms at 9 o'clock, though. The clouds are really rolling in.
You know what? Being that she is frozen again,
Yeah.
why don't we do the our count up for sales?
There you go. Good idea.
Okay. All right. Who opened? Oh, let's see. How does she do that?
Who opened their doors for business
Doors
this
for
Who
week?
opened their
business.
doors this week? Woo!
Yeah.
Everybody opened their doors. Okay. So who
Try your
had
phone.
$50 in sales? Or at least 50, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How about 100?
Nope. Not me. Where'd my camera go?
150? No? 200? Okay. Okay. I had 224, so.
All right, Vicky. Woo!
Everybody.
Oh, Bonnie, are you still on? Hey,
Sorta.
Bonnie.
Muted.
I
Hi,
gotta go
Beth.
off again. I'm in the bathroom. I'm sure you guys don't want. I'm working, so I'm in the bathroom. I'm sure you guys
It's all okay.
don't. Oh my goodness.
We already did the sales, so we're just waiting for Bonnie to tell us what she did.
I did 698.
Wow.
Woo,
woo!
Queenie. Woo!
Can you give us a business tip?
Keep working. Stay in your lane. Do what you love.
Work out of the bathroom. Obviously, it works, huh? No.
Well, I keep muting, but I'm gonna stop peeing so I can talk. So anyway, that's my tip.
Got a video.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Great job, Bonnie.
Thank you.
Woohoo! That's so funny. You know what? This is what Mary Kay is all about. Hello. What other company would anybody ever do that? I'm like, you know what? Because we're all girlfriends. We can all hang out together. So
Well,
My
and
goodness.
you know, we just rolled with it. We're like, okay, what would Beth do next?
just keep
That's what
going.
that's
Just keep going. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so weird. My computer kept kicking me off. So, but I'm back and you guys kept rolling and it just tells me how amazing you all are. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to get back up some other fun recognition things because you guys have all had some really great sales. You're continuing to have great sales. You are, as Bonnie says, staying in your own lanes. And I know a lot of you have got goals. And you've got, and this morning as I was like, what can we do? It got back to me about how Laura McKeever, National Sales Director, rolled out the having a dollar goal, so maybe it's a project in your house that you want to pay for with your Mary Kay. Maybe it is a travel goal and you're going to go find out how much it's going to cost to, I'll say to Vicky, go on that train ride. What is that goal? And you want to have that by the end of June? Do you want to have that by the end of September? When are you going to go on that? And put that on. Just take a piece of paper. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. You don't have to have lines on it or anything unless your name is Darla Michalecki. Then you might want to have lines on it. And she allows me to joke with her on that, okay?
Yeah.
Just like seriously, she's okay with that. I'm not picking on her to make her feel bad. That's just who she is.
Mhm.
I can roll with the flow and not have any lines anywhere and just put the pictures up there. But is it a travel goal? Is it a cash goal? Do you have $500 in savings or $1,000 in savings? What would that be like to have that extra cash there that if something happened, okay, you can go and access that money? I would love for nothing more than every one of my consultants to have $1,000 emergency fund, so that you felt confident that I have cash. I have cash and it's there that if I needed it, if the dishwasher broke, don't worry, honey. I've got cash. I have put cash away from my Mary Kay business and I'm going to take care of that. Honestly, you could do that between now and December and put $20 a week away and you're well on your way to $1,000. Okay. You'd be up over 500 if it was $20 a week that you put in there from your Mary Kay business. So
I
think
will
about
tell
that.
I will tell
Yeah, go
every
ahead.
woman that they need to have at least $1,000 put away for themselves. Not that we want to hide things from our husbands, but when the situation arises that you need to move on something and you need that money, it sure is nice to know that it's there.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I
Thank
would
you.
have had that.
Yeah. And we can empower that next generation through the lessons we've learned in our lives. I still remember vividly, I was almost at $2,000 in our savings account when our son and his wife had moved in and their dog had fleas. And our basement was filled
Oh,
with fleas, and we had to rip the carpet out. And I had to put brand new carpet in after we eradicated everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, the bill was 1852. I had cash to write a check for that. I just had to transfer it to my checking account, write the check for the brand new carpet. And so it is what it is. And I felt good about that. And now it's like, okay, that was depleted. Then you get going to work on it and get it built back up again. It is there for an emergency. And Darla, I love it. That empowerment of women to have $1,000 cash that if you've got to pull the trigger on something, you're all smart, independent business women and you make good business decisions, you make great life decisions. Okay. But it was just this vision board of, put it on a vision board. What do you want that cash for? And how much? And then put the deadline on it because we work for those goals. And here's what I want to do. I want to see a picture of it, and so we'll get together over the next month here and I'll take your picture with it. And then we'll be able to say to the company, look at this. This is what we did by June 30th or September 30th or December 31st. This is how much we have paid off in I don't want to say debt, but in goals attained, in, dreams. Maybe you want to, I don't know, send the grandkids to church camp or something. I don't know, send your own
yeah.
kids somewhere. What does that look like? So I don't know. Does that excite you guys to have that type of a tangible goal like that?
Yeah.
And then what that dollar amount is, and then how can I do that? So I felt like we need to have those vision boards for ourselves. And it's like, this is how much. And we're going to show the company. That's what our unit did. And I think that's going to speak volumes in this very unstable world we're in right now for women to go, wow, they're making it happen there. It's something tangible. It's real. Okay. In retirement, Vicki Hen has taken her husband on this amazing train trip, and she's just not going to talk about it for another year. She is going to make it happen this year.
I love that.
The done deal. Are you going in the fall to see the fall colors, Vicki?
That'd be nice. I like the fall colors. So yeah.
So
Where's
I
the
guess
train ride?
What's that?
I don't know. I don't know where you're going. Where are you going? You gonna go out
On a
west
on a train
on a train somewhere? Yeah,
somewhere.
I don't know. She wants to go somewhere and take her husband and surprise him.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know where, but obviously now we've got it pinpointed to it will be in the fall when the colors are beautiful.
I like it.
You could go out east to Vermont. I've heard their colors are beautiful. I don't know if there's a train ride out there, but that would be
Yes,
beautiful.
girl.
I've done that. That is very pretty. Just make sure you
Yeah.
time it so when you're going through the mountains, it's daytime.
And
Oh,
'Cause I
hey,
did
that-
it.
That'd be a good thing.
the east side fall colors are so bright and big and long that you can see them from space.
wow. That's
Mhm.
so cool. So cool. Oh my gosh. Who was that? One of my customers today posted on my timeline for my anniversary, and she said, just remember, okay, and you guys are the tops of the tops in our unit, in this company. And she said, it is easier to become an astronaut than to be in the top percentage of multi-level companies, multi-level businesses. So
Hmm.
you guys, by adding team members, by having red jackets, by being at the tops in the courts of sales, you are already proving to yourself that it's easier to do. People were like, oh yeah, becoming an astronaut's easier than doing that. And I went, seriously? I don't know. That's a whole lot of training and discipline. But what you do is a whole lot of training and discipline too, my friends. It's self-discipline to do the work when you don't want to do the work. And so, yeah.
Mhm.
But look at how you all took over when my computer didn't want to work, right? You're the best. I love you all. Congratulations on an amazing, amazing week last week, on a great month in the month of March. And April's going to be even better. We are 10 weeks out from the finish of the seminar year, and we are
Wow.
going to rock it. So let's beat our best month here and rock these last 3 months at the $20,000 level. We can do it. We are almost to 300,000. We're over 280 right now. So we're going to beat last year. That is what we're going to do. And we're going to have the momentum to go for the new year. So yay. Do the goal board, okay? With a dollar amount on it. And get that preferred customer program in by the 17th. And grab a couple more team members to do it with you. Okay? We'll see you all in Portage next Monday night. This Thursday, I'm moving the live earlier just because I have to leave town. Grandparent Day on Friday morning starts at 7:45 a.m. I'm not driving to Green Bay starting at 5 a.m. so I can be there in time. So
I understand that.
Yep.
I might have when I was 30, but not now. So
You wouldn't have been a grandparent then, so that'd be okay.
yeah, I know, I wouldn't have been, but it's okay. They were fighting over how they were going to split me. She's one grandma. How are we splitting her between our classes? Oh my goodness, you two. I love you. So you guys work hard because you're going to be able to experience life at its fullest because you worked hard when you could and put the hours in, saw the faces, sold the product, built the customer base, built the team members so that you can go on that train ride for what, 7 days, 10 days? I don't know, Vicki. How long do you want to be on a train for? I have no clue,
Mm.
you know, or the $1,000 in emergency fund cash, or bigger. You know, if you got 1,000, go for 5,000. I don't know. You make your goals. They're your goals. Bonnie Followbeck has picked up her business because it's paying for her health insurance. You know, when you've got a reason, it forces us to get out there and do the uncomfortable. And so, my friends, it's going to be the best finish to our seminar year. I love you all. Thanks for going through the computer glitches here. I celebrate you all. You all look vibrant. I will wear brighter lipstick next time when I come on. I
Happy
went neutral.
anniversary.
Hey,
Happy
thank you.
anniversary.
Woo! All
Happy
because one
anniversary.
woman said yes, and you said yes, and other people's dreams are tied to yours. Just know that. Go enrich one more person's life this week. Okay?
Okay.
Have a great one, everybody.
All right.
Love you
Bye.
all.